Hey guys, welcome to Catch Up Plus on Affordable TV, where we bring you entertainment, gossip, catch up on movies, take a look into what's happening in the world of sports and tech. I'm La Vision. Let's take a look at some of the trending stories. There's a viral video that's been going on online that captured the moment. A woman went half naked and exposed her butt and started dragging it on the ground, reportedly cursing the guy that dumped her. And I'm like, I know I have heard stories before of actually people who go naked to actually curse other people that have offended them so that it will bring some kind of vengeance or spiritual whatever. But at the end of the day, my real question is, yeah, are you saying you've never heard any other person? Because if they did it to you, then it would be like a whole cycle of crazy. Well, this next story is not a very happy one because Doyin College in Lagos is trending online, but for the wrong reasons. Now, one of their students named Sylvester was killed after he was bullied, attacked by his seniors, and when he was taken to the hospital, he finally died from his injuries. Now, the parents of the boy has hired human rights activist and lawyer Femi Falana to defend him, and he has already sent a letter to the coroner's office in Lagos State demanding for an autopsy so they can ascertain the right reasons, the exact reasons why this boy actually died, apart from the physical attack. My question is this: this is so disheartening because we send our children to school to be great, to become the future leaders of this country, to be better. Are parents supposed to now send their children to school and then let their children come back in a body bag? And the worst part about this whole story is that the parents of said bullies flew their children outside Nigeria immediately this whole thing had happened. Like, how does this happen? Anyway, word on the street is that Interpol has already been alerted to the identities of said parents and their kids and where they are. So I'm hoping that there will be justice for Sylvester. So if you're tweeting or anywhere you post on social media, make sure to use the hashtag justice for Sylvester. The World Health Organization, WHO, has said that Nigeria and 5 other countries constitute at least 50% of the world malaria-related deaths as of 2020. Now, top that Nigeria is at the top of the list. Out of the 50%, 27% of malaria deaths to the world record for last year alone. So I think there has to be an investigation because I feel like there's something Nigerians are eating that is making our bloods way too sweet. That mosquitoes have decided that they will feast on us until we become nothing. So Amebo versus Amebo is what this next story is about because according to People magazine, Khloe Kardashian is upset that Tristan Thompson, her baby daddy and boyfriend, has cheated on her again, this time leaving the person they cheated with pregnant. So I'm confused. Now let's do the timeline, all right? I'm not trying to be hating. When Tristan Thompson met Khloe Kardashian, he at the time had a baby mama that he was with. So he cheated on that baby mama with Khloe. Okay? So finally left the baby mama to be with Khloe. Now, while he was with Khloe, got Khloe pregnant, then cheated on Khloe with Kylie, her sister's best friend, Jordan. And now they finally had the baby, and she's like, oh no, I'm gonna forgive him after one. Then he has gone to cheat on her again with a personal trainer, and now she's pregnant. Well, you see, I rest my case, you know. It's self-explanatory. Fool me once, fool me twice. Niger, my fellow Nigerians. Kilo Shele. See, if you're one of those people that when you're traveling outside Nigeria, you like to collect parcels from people, well, you might want to rethink that because a woman collected shoes, like 2 pair of flops shoes, ugly shoes, and then went to Dublin only to discover that there were a couple of passports hidden in the right and the left side of the shoe. Now, my question after watching the video was, could you not do anything that doesn't look like King Kong in the worst way possible? Because if it wasn't so ugly, probably the person that was receiving your package probably wouldn't have opened it. And then, ugly and heavy equals curiosity. And now your passport scheme exposed for life.
Shall. So she prayed and said, why would slippers be heavy and ugly like this? Only for her to check it though. She's supposed to go back to Dublin on Friday, and look at this. Hidden passports inside slippers. Wickedness. Red passports and blue passports. We've not opened this one, no, but it looks like, oh my god, passports are also inside this. You guys, when you're taking stuff for people, please beware.
Welcome to Catch Up Plus on Movies, brought to you by Aforever TV. I am Ahine, author, bringing to you all the latest happenings in the world of movies. Now let's catch up. The federal government of Nigeria has announced plans to regulate Netflix and other streaming services. You may be wondering why the federal government of Nigeria wants to regulate Netflix. Well, aside the fact that the Nigerian Film and Video Censor Board, NFVCB director, Mr. Adedayo Thomas, has been itching to make this happen, the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, recently made a shocking revelation during a 2-day conference organized by the NFVCB in Lagos. According to the Minister of Information, streaming services could serve as a medium to cause chaos and undermine the country's democratic process, hence the need for regulation. Now I'm confused here. 90% of the films showing on Netflix are films that already went through censorship because they showed in the cinema. We have just a very few Nollywood original on Netflix, and it includes King of Boys, The Return of the King, Kunle Afolayon's Citation, and Swallow. I mean, how many Netflix original do we have? Somebody help me out here. Anyway, with all these censorship laws, I hope we do not get to the point of North Korea. In North Korea, it is illegal for you to watch films and educational materials from outside North Korea. Yes, and a boy was recently sentenced to death for smuggling in copies of the Netflix original Squid Game. This boy will die by firing squad, which is one of the ways players of the Squid Game are killed. It's so, what an irony. But the good news is we can never get to this point. Why? Because we are in a democratic society. Still on Netflix, Izu Ojoku's directed film Amina becomes Nollywood's first film to hit Netflix top 10 global list. The historical drama based on Queen Amina of Zazzau has been heavily criticized by critics for its production quality. Yet, the film is doing numbers globally. This just goes to show that the world is waiting to hear more original, authentic African stories. The heirs of Gucci family are not happy over the portrayal of the Gucci family in the Scott Radley film House of Gucci. According to the heirs of Gucci family, the producers of the film did not bother consulting them before portraying Aldo Gucci, who was the president of the Gucci company for 30 years, and also the portrayal of the Gucci family as thugs and arrogant. No legal action has been taken by the Gucci family against the producers of this film. Let's see how it goes. Now let's take a look at the actors taking on new roles. Spider-Man star Tom Holland is swapping his web shooters for dancing shows. The actor has confirmed that he will play the singer, dancer, and actor Fred Astaire in a new biopic by Sony. Also, Nicolas Cage will star as Dracula in the Universal's forthcoming film Renfield. He will star alongside Awkwafina and Nicholas Hoult, who will play the vampire's unhinged henchman. And back home in Nigeria, Joke Silva will play Fumilayo Ransom Kuti in Bolanle Austin Peters' upcoming biopic titled Fumilayo, the Lioness of Lisabi. Silva will star alongside Omaumi Dada, Kende Bankole, Ibrahim Suleiman, Sean Farquhar, and a host of other talented Nollywood actors. And finally, the African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards is back and calling for submission into the 8th edition, which will take place in 2022. Filmmakers are expected to submit their films in line with the awards guidelines from December 3rd, 2021 to January 14th, 2022. And that's all on this segment on Catch Up Plus on Movies. My name is Ahine Arthur, and I'm handing you over to Labelle for more stories.
Well, Aina, thank you so much for the catch up. Always a good time having you here. Now, let's take a look at what is happening in the world of technology. Let's analyze this for a second. You're 64 years old, the vice president of Sony PlayStation, earning a lot of money. And then you wake up one morning and decide, oh, I'm going to send naked pictures of myself to a 15-year-old, not just that, invite him over to my house and have sex with him. That's not all, though. His Grindr profile name has been posted online, and guess what it is? It's giving blowjobs and hosting BJs for you, like the capital U. So, yeah. Anyway, Sony has fired him, and I don't know, he's been arrested. So I'll keep you posted as the story unfolds. Let me know what your thoughts are on that story. Leave a comment right down below. Well, on to some other tech news. Big Mat, a cryptocurrency exchange website, has said that hackers have stolen up to $150 million of tokens from their hot wallet, and this is like a real serious thing. Also, those who are mostly affected, if you're using Ethereum on the side as well as or Binance Smart Chain tokens, you are mostly affected on a higher level. So far, they've actually stopped any withdrawals from their site until further notice. Now, this is the part where me, as the best employee with the most compassionate heart, is going to take a moment of silence for my colleague Patrick, who literally is obsessed with cryptocurrency. So I don't know if his money is affected, but you know, but sorry. Uber. The only transportation system, or one of the transportation systems that we have come to rely on so much in Nigeria. Well, Uber is going to settle a sexual assault and harassment complaints in California, United States, of $9 million. Now, this is coming right after the California Public Utility Commission had ordered for them to release their private records to them so that they could see the victims that had complained about the assault. But Uber was like, not now. They decided that would be devastating on privacy policy. Fast forward to now, they have settled. But the initial charge was of $59 million, which has, after 2 years of back and forth, it's finally been settled. Now, I'm thinking, why can't the same happen in Nigeria? I mean, I'm sure you have seen Uber drivers in Nigeria driving and jerking off that women have taken videos and pictures. Like, when are we gonna have some real action taken? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section. A report from a joint committee of MPs and Lords recommending what should be included in the online safety bill is due in the next few days. Now, the landmark legislation is one of the first attempts to lay down in law a set of rules about how online platforms should deal with content. Well, this is awesome, guys, because there are a lot of creeps online. So regulations are good, but on another hand, for content creators, are we sure it's gonna be so much good for us? Well, not sure, but we'll see how it turns out. All right, make sure to clickety clack on that subscribe button. You see that notification button? That's time for you to click on it so that you'll be notified when we post amazing content online, and also follow us on all our social media platforms. And all right, this is Catch Up Plus on the Forever TV. I'm La Bevition signing out.